My ex-husband's new wife demanded I give up Mother's Day because she's their real mom now. So my ex Mark and I divorced 4 years ago when our twins were 6. Despite everything, we kept things civil for the kids. He remarried 2 years later to Jessica, and honestly, she was incredible with my children at first. Jessica was everything I could hope for in a stepmother. She taught my 10-year-old Emily guitar, took Connor to baseball practice when Mark couldn't make it, helped with science projects. The kids absolutely adored her and came home raving about their time with Jessica. I'll admit, I was sometimes jealous watching how easily they bonded with her, but Jessica always respected boundaries. She never tried to replace me, sent me pictures from their outings, made sure the kids called when they missed me. I actually considered her a friend. We'd text about the kids, coordinate schedules, even planned joint birthday parties. Everything changed 3 months ago when Jessica announced her pregnancy. At first, everyone was excited. The twins were thrilled about getting a baby sibling, and I was genuinely happy for her and Mark. But almost immediately after the announcement, Jessica's entire demeanor toward my children shifted dramatically. She became obsessed with this idea that all the kids needed to see her as their real mom, now that she was having her own biological child. She started making weird comments about being one big family and how the twins needed to understand she was their mom too, not just the baby's mom. Jessica began correcting my kids when they mentioned me. If Emily said my mom took me shopping, Jessica would interrupt with, "I'm your mom now too, you know? We're all your family here." She insisted they call her Mom Jess instead of Jessica, which made both kids uncomfortable. The twins started coming home upset and confused. Emma asked me, "Why does Jessica keep saying she's my mom? I already have a mom. Can someone have 2 moms?" I tried to handle it delicately but called Mark to discuss what was happening, but he brushed it off, saying it would calm down after the baby was born. Instead of calming down, Jessica escalated. She bought them clothes and told them not to wear outfits I'd bought to school because Mom Jess picked better clothes. The final straw came 2 weeks ago when Jessica held what she called a family meeting. She told the twins that once her baby was born, they'd all be real siblings, and they should start thinking of me as more like an aunt since they'd be living with their actual family most of the time. She actually said the new baby would make their family complete and that they needed to show loyalty to their real home. Emily came home crying hysterically, asking if Jessica's baby would be more important than her and Connor. Connor was quiet for days, asking if he'd have to live with Dad forever. I was furious, but tried to stay calm. I had another conversation with Mark, this time much more direct. I told him Jessica's behavior was confusing and hurting the children, and she needed to back off. He got defensive, saying I was being dramatic and Jessica just wanted to feel included. Yesterday, everything exploded. Jessica called me crying and screaming. The twins had told her they didn't want to celebrate Mother's Day with her because she was being mean about our real mom. Emily had said Jessica used to be fun, but now was acting scary and weird. Jessica sobbed that she'd done everything for those kids, loved them like her own, and they were being ungrateful. She said she'd earned the right to be honored as their mother, and I needed to fix it immediately. Then she crossed the line. She said I should be grateful someone finally wanted to be a real mother to my children, and that I was selfish for not encouraging them to accept her as mom. She demanded I call Emma and Connor right then and tell them Jessica deserved Mother's Day celebration just as much as I did. I told her she'd destroyed the beautiful relationship she once had with my children all by herself. If she'd continued being the amazing stepmother she used to be instead of trying to erase me from their lives, we wouldn't be having this conversation. She hung up screaming that this wasn't over, and she'd make sure Mark fought for full custody since I was clearly poisoning the kids against her. I immediately called my lawyer to document everything. The twins are confused and sad, and I hate that they're caught in Jessica's insecurity.